Hey YouTube, it's Brandon here with Sawdust and Pipesmoke. This is our first project tutorial and overview, so I wanted to walk you through the mason jar tobacco storage cabinet. And so behind me here is our first project, and walk you through a little bit about what it is and how you can build one of these for yourself. So this holds 12 jars, you can see, 4 this way, 3 this way. These are 16-ounce wide mouth mason jars. And I wanted to show you exactly why we wanted to do wide mouth jars. They require a little more space, but when you open them up, it's a whole lot easier to get tobacco in and out to load your pipe. You get a little bit more room to work with the wide mouth jars. And so that's kind of why we went this route. So a little bit about cellaring tobacco for those of you who don't know, and then we'll go through the project. There's really like 3 things I've discovered that I need to monitor with my tobacco for pipes. 1 is heat, 2 is moisture, and then 3 is light. Light's the one that I didn't think of as much, but it really has a bearing on the other 2. I had a jar of tobacco sitting on a shelf behind me, and here in my office at home, just sunlight was coming in, and I noticed that it was actually fogging up the jar. And when I opened the jar after a week or so, it tasted or it smelled a little bit different. I had a bowl and it tasted different. And so light and heat and moisture going together, not always a good combo for cellaring pipe tobacco. So hence the mason jar storage cabinet here. So this project behind me, this is really 9 pieces of 5.5-inch poplar. And so for those of you that are woodworkers, you know that 6-inch poplar is actual dimensions of 5.5 inches. Kind of a tricky thing, but it's a 1/2 inch thick. And I want to orient you to what you see here. There's 9 different pieces to this project. There's 3 vertical slats like this. There's 2 horizontal shelves like this. There's a top and a bottom, and then there's 2 sides. And so the plans for this project are really accomplished in 6 pretty easy steps. The first thing you do is you cut these 3 vertical slats, and you make sure that they're all the exact same size. Lots of different ways you can do that. Second step is you cut these horizontal shelves, again, making sure they're the exact same fit. Third step is you build the box, so the top and the bottom and the sides. Now it's important to notice that the sides go inside the top and the bottom. All right, that's important, especially because this project is built with some real specific measurements. You want to make sure that all of these holes where the mason jars fit, all these squares are the exact same size. And so we'll talk more about that in just a second. After you've built the box, you can install these shelves here. And all we did here is we put them in there just with pin nails, and because they kind of hide easy and you can smooth over them. And if you choose to finish your project, you really barely even notice that they're there. So pin nails and wood glue. Then we popped in these 3 horizontal or vertical slats, and then after you're done, you can finish it up in whatever way you want. I chose to leave this exposed like this, but you can paint it or stain it or whatever else you want to do. The finished product here, I want to let you know in case you're measuring out for your bookshelf at home or a place to display your labels like I've got mine here. I wonder if you maybe see some of your favorite blends back there, like I've got some of mine. The actual finished product here it's 17.5 inches this way, wide. It's 5.5 inches deep. And again, that's the perfect size for a 16-ounce wide mouth bell jar. 5.5 inches deep, and then 13.25 tall. So anyway, I know a lot of us are looking for creative ways to store and cellar our pipe tobacco, and I hope this project works well for you. This can be completed in about a weekend, and if you want more insight or information about how to build it, you can check out our Etsy shop. It's an easy way to get out and see some other projects that we have going. Sawdust and Pipesmoke, woodworking plans for woodworking pipers. Thanks so much.